By now, most of us know that reality TV is less than real. In fact, it should be called scripted reality. But we know that the genre will continue, even if some of the biggest reality stars get exposed. While it may not be a huge shocker these days, seeing the truth in writing can still rattle us to the core. Hola! Did you hear about the latest addition to our family? The Richest Espanol is the perfect place for all you native Spanish speakers out there. Don't speak Spanish? Huh, no problem. Come on over. This is the perfect place to practice. Amazing facts, interesting people, and funny pictures. Before we start, take a moment to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and why not join our notification squad? Total Divas. Total Divas is a reality show that gives us a look at professional wrestlers on the WWE. We supposedly see their personal lives, their relationship struggles, and more. Big shock, professional wrestling is scripted. So it shouldn't be a shock that this show is as well. WWE announcers Jim Ross confirmed that the relationship issues between Natalya and her husband Tyson Kidd were completely fictional. Twins Nikki and Brie Bella were also asked to quarrel in the ring so they could make for better drama for the reality show. TODD CHRISLEY. We've been watching the antics of the CHRISLEY family for a few seasons now on CHRISLEY Knows Best, but it seems that all isn't real in the CHRISLEY household, as exposed by Todd's estranged son, Kyle. According to him, the majority of the show's content is fake, and it's not because of the producers, it's because of Todd himself. Granted, Todd has fired back, saying that most of Kyle's problems are due to being bipolar, but Kyle insists he's of sound mind. Is Todd truly the dramatic mastermind of the antics of CHRISLEY Knows Best? You tell us. Lauren Conrad. There are some secrets that won't come out until a decade later. During the 10th anniversary special for MTV's The Hills, Lauren Conrad was more than willing to expose her own fakery. One of the biggest shockers was that her relationship with Brody Jenner was completely faked. She admitted that there was no chemistry between the two and that their interactions were totally awkward. Given that people were dying to know more about that supposedly steamy romance, it was shocking that it was all just smoke and mirrors. Phil Robertson. Phil Robertson was the family patriarch on the show Duck Dynasty, and he's also the show's biggest exposer. Robertson, a self-professed Christian, was very open about the fact that the show was fake and even accused the producers of inserting fake bleeps to make it look like the cast was cussing. Robertson revealed that the entire show was scripted. To be honest, if you look at the photos of the men before they grew out their beards, it wasn't too long before the show started, so the entire cast was pretty much fake. Abby Lee Miller. We've watched so much drama unfold on the show Dance Moms. Abby Lee Miller was at the center of all of that drama. While Miller is behind bars at the moment, her shining star, Maddie Ziegler, is more than willing to reveal the secrets behind the curtain. Maddie revealed that the moms were often prompted to yell at each other and that much of the drama was scripted. Miller's mean moments were often played up for TV as well. Unfortunately, Miller's crimes were not faked. Nick Groff. After Nick Groff left Ghost Adventures, his departure called into speculation the integrity of the show. However, a few years later, Nick has found himself in the midst of his own accusations of forgery with his show Ghosts of Shepherdstown. The town's director of the visitor center opened the book and exposed the show's forgery, accused Groff of embellishing the ghost stories and hiring actors to pretend to be witnesses. For example, actor Bradley Nanati is credited for playing the witness named Terrence on the show. The Duggars. The Duggars were famous for having a multitude of kids before they got their own show called 19 Kids and Counting. They came across as the perfect Christian family living life with lots of kids. Every member of the family was portrayed as virtuous and pure. However, when news came out that the oldest son, Josh, had been inappropriate with his female family members in the past, people were outraged. What was worse was that parents Jim, Bob, and Michelle didn't report it to the police and simply sent Josh away for a few months, moving on like nothing was wrong. Ugh. Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay has become one of the most famous Hollywood chefs in the world. He is portrayed as a man who cooks and eats all things fine dining all the time. However, he revealed that he has a secret love for the fast food chain In-N-Out Burger. He's even been known to sneak a double-double onto a plane and take it back with him to Britain. TERESA CAPUTO. TERESA CAPUTO is known as the star of Long Island Medium, and we often saw her stop people in the grocery store to give them a reading. However, big shock, TERESA might not be as psychic as she proclaims to be, at least on her show. Many of those encounters have been shown to have been planned. Also, a private investigator named Ron Thibault exposed her methods as a form of cold reading, which can mislead a person into believing that someone is psychic. Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls is a well-known survival expert who has starred in several reality TV shows. His most faithful watchers are probably the most prepared if they ever get lost in the woods. However, he has been known to go to a hotel at the end of a filming day, as well as enjoy a gourmet meal on set, while he's supposedly braving the elements, drinking his own urine, and trying to find his own food. But let's be honest, he's really not out alone in the woods if there's someone there filming him. Are you shocked by any of these fake reality stars? Tell us about it in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to check out all the new and exciting content over at TheRichest Espanol. Adios!